Howdy, folks. My name is Marble, and my pronouns are she, her.
Hi, my name is Ray, and my pronouns are he, him.
And I'm Jupiter, and my pronouns are she, they. And the day is September 3rd, 2020. By the time you hear this, Super Mario Sunshine will be playable on your Nintendo Switch system video game console for the Nintendo Switch.
Nope.
Speak it into existence, Jupiter. Speak it into existence.
That's literally true.
Nope.
No, that's literally
is
true.
It? Wait,
yeah.
What?
Nope.
I haven't watched the Direct yet.
Wait, there was a Direct?
There was a Mario Direct today, and I haven't watched it.
There's little Mario.
Okay, don't tell me anything else from it. Oh my god.
Everybody has spoiled it for me. And
That is so exciting. Oh my god.
I'm just saying that thing that I said is literally true and actually real.
Nope. September 18th.
Yes.
I thought that was a bit.
No.
Oh my god.
No, this time it's not.
This time it's not.
Oh my god. I can't wait.
Sometimes I joke about Mario Sunshine and it's a bit, but not this time.
Not this time.
All right, let's talk about the episode so I can watch this sooner.
I know, right? Okay. Welcome to the Depths of Palm.
The Depths of Palm. I like that because it actually sounds like a dungeon in a MMO.
Yeah, no, for real. I feel like out of all the episodes we've seen so far, this one was the most MMO.
Yeah, it was. I feel like in some of the other episodes, sometimes they forget that, like, there's, like, MMO menus and stuff. Like, you see them here and there, but this time we saw, like, a health bar on the Rat Man.
Yeah.
They were, like, using skills. It was cool.
It was cool. This one is always a chill episode for me, but it's so good expanding the world as the first few episodes are. And we get to, I don't know, make progress on their journey to go save Sarah from bad people.
Hooray!
Yippee. We also, we'll get into it. We do finally meet the Catman in this episode.
We do finally meet the Catman.
He's very chill.
He's extremely chill.
He does not care that he lives in a city that is completely war-torn and just being completely destroyed by its inhabitants.
Oh, we'll get into that. I have some words to say about that.
We have some things.
So, as with every episode, I guess, there's a cold open that shows something that happens 5 minutes later. So there's a cold open that shows something that happens 5 minutes later, where they're at the Tearstone Mountain, and they're looking down and are like, hey, let's go into there. And then they do. And then the episode starts, and then they do that again.
Yes.
Because of the way, like a lot of shows do stuff like that, where their cold open is something that they're going to do in the episode, and then they start showing it off. Because my brain never has any context for it, it ends up, like, leaving my mind immediately. Like, when you said that just now, that is the first time I remembered that there even was a cold open where they showed what happened in the episode ahead, because it didn't stick at all.
Yeah, I guess the reason why they do that is to be like, look, there's exciting stuff happening in the episode. But they showed them standing at a door, and then less than 5 minutes later, they show them standing at that same door again.
They were like, hey, look at this, it's a door. That's what they said.
They said, hey, remember the door to darkness?
Did somebody mention the door to darkness?
Get out of here, Mickey!
What?
Go! Away!
Okay.
We're talking about Ratman, not you!
Not you, although...
Although Ratman is a pretty good description.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I would never do rats like that. Rats, we're cool.
Right?
We're cool, Rats. Hey, Rats, if you're listening
Rats,
to this, shout
cool.
out.
You're
Shout
cool.
out to Rats.
Shout out to
Rats.
And mice. Honestly, no, we can't define all mice by the actions of one capitalist mouse.
Rodents?
Rodents in general.
To all the rodents that are listeing to our show,
Good on
respect.
you.
Good on you.
We love you.
Hey, Pizza Rat, if you're out there, my phone number is...
What's your phone number, Jupiter?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
My phone number is... I don't have a bit. Do you think I had a bit? I wanted to talk about Pizza Rat.
I don't know who Pizza Rat is.
You don't know who Pizza Rat is?
I don't know if I know who Pizza Rat is.
Are you talking about Chuck E. Cheese?
No, I'm not talking about Charles Entertainment Mouse. I'm talking about Pizza Rat.
I don't know who Pizza Rat is.
All right, Pizza Rat. You ready for Pizza Rat? Here's the story of Pizza Rat.
I need to know about Pizza Rat.
Yeah, no, me too.
Here's the story of Pizza Rat. Once there was a rat who dragged a a piece of pizza, a whole piece of pizza into the subway in New York. And somebody took a video of it, and then that video went viral, and it was known as Pizza Rat.
Aw, I hope Pizza Rat is doing well.
Every single day, I'm hoping that Pizza Rat gets more pizza.
I hope people provide Pizza Rat with pizza in the New York subways.
I'll do it. I'll be the sole provider.
I think that we should, just as a society, be putting out slices of pizza near subway stations in honor of Pizza Rat.
That sounds dangerous for the ecology of subways.
Yeah, but they belong to the rats. We stole them from the rats.
We see how we stole the subways from the rats.
Yeah, no, you're right. We absolutely did. And maybe instead of just like giving pizza back to them, we just leave that space alone and give it back and just relinquish any control of subways and return it to the rats.
Before humans came around, the rats that built those subways used to use them for transportation. And now how many rats do you see on the trains? Only like a few per train.
Yeah.
If you live in Chicago, only a handful per train.
Yeah.
Yeah, barely any here because there's not a lot of trains that people use anymore.
Yeah. And like buses? Don't get me started on buses. A rat can't get up there.
You know, a rat can't even clear the jump to get on the bus. And rats used to own those buses. It's sad when you think about it.
Yeah.
A rat can't even hit the button that gets a ramp going.
Oh, I'm getting really sad about how humans have taken everything from rats.
This is a rat world, and...
This is a rat world. We're just living in it.
And we're just taking everything from them.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, that's how sad I am for the bit. I'm back.
Speaking of rat gentrification,
Shiroe
and...
Oh no, you're right!
Shiroe, Natsuko, and Akatsuki all go into the rat's home.
Oh no.
And then they explode the big rat.
They do, though.
What's up with that? Welcome to my new segment. What's up with that?
Don't you mean what's up with rat?
Well, why did that happen, huh?
Yeah. What's your deal?
We were just trying to enjoy ourselves. Why? Why did you do that?
Why did you do that?
The rats were just trying to live. You can't, the rats don't even attack them. The rats don't even attack them.
The rats.
The rats are too
They're
scared.
the rats. They chill at night. They hang out at night. They're the rats.
Oh my god.
There's the giant rat who just is trying to make it to the end of the day.
Dead. On the ground. Murdered.
No, that's terrible. Although the giant rat did get murdered in this episode.
The giant rat did get murdered, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's sad. Okay, I had this problem when I started playing Final Fantasy XIV with Penny.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, I'm in a place with the game right now where it's like I feel less like remorse for it, just because like most of the enemies that you're fighting are like giant demon monster things that like just, I mean, they are completely fantasy creatures. But the early parts of Final Fantasy just have you murdering like squirrels and
frogs,
ladybugs and frogs, and I'm like,
it
why?
Sucks. It sucks. I don't like it.
Why? I don't like it. Like literally like level 1 and 2, it's like go kill 10 frogs, and I'm like, no. You do it.
You kill the giant frogs that lick you and pull you towards them. Yeah. That's what they do.
Then in the late game, it's just like kill this weird dragon thing, and it's like, okay.
In 10 levels, it's Kill God. Welcome to Final Fantasy.
Kill God, have fun. GG.
But did the big dragon ask to be murdered?
No, but at least they aren't real animals.
Okay, you know what?
At least they aren't real things that exist in real life.
The dragons were raising towns, probably because we took that land from them also.
Yeah, and also who told you that? Who told you that they were raising lands?
I saw them burning an entire town, Jupiter!
But it was for fun, so it's okay.
Who's pushing that narrative, though?
Humans!
The Council of Ishgard, obviously. Haha, play Heavensward, it's good.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Good, I'm excited to get there. I'm almost there.
That's fair.
There's gonna be MMO talk throughout this season. Sorry. Not sorry.
I'm not.
I'm gonna talk about Wizard 101.
I'm gonna talk about Maple Story 2.
Toontown.
Dragon Nest.
That one game on Cartoon Network where you got to make an imaginary friend and then do chores around Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and unlock cool outfits for your little guy.
Can I tell a Toontown story?
Yes, absolutely. Please Toontown it up.
So, I recently, got back into Toontown from when I was a kid. found Toontown Revisited, which is a fan-made recreation of Toontown. It's fully there, all good. It's very good. In order to name your character in Toontown, you have to submit it to the Toon Council, which is a council of real-life people who manually review and discuss the names and decide whether or not they are accepted.
That's hilarious.
Now, I wanted to have the name Jupiter Alucard Dracula Vampire. And that's the name that I wanted to have because it's stupid and I liked it. And it got rejected 2 times.
Oh.
And I checked the rules, the naming rules, and I was like, actually, I'm pretty sure this counts. I'm pretty sure this does count. So I sent an email and I was like, hey, can I actually be named Jupiter Alucard Dracula Vampire, though? It totally fits the rules. You even say that vampire is allowed, so it's okay. But in the meantime, I just put in a different name, which was like, I don't even remember at this point.
Yeah.
Something like really simple. A month after I stopped playing the game,
oh no,
I got an email. I was like, oh yeah, that's weird. No, you're right. That should be accepted. I'll let everyone know to look out for that name and accept it. A month after I stopped playing, and the only way to resubmit the name would be to start it, to either buy an item or to create a new character.
Wow, they couldn't have just changed it for you?
They couldn't have just changed it.
Wow, Toontown.
Wow. Hey, Toontown Revisited. Get back on your get back on the horse.
Come on, do better. I'm gonna tell my Toontown name story now because that's where we're at, apparently.
Yes, this is absolutely where we're at.
I made a purple deer friend, and I was like, what is a Toontownish name that I can use? And I have the option to, like, click on some names or just type one in. The first thing that came to me was Twister, and so now I'm Twister.
Like from World Ends With You.
I don't know Twister from World Ends With You. I still need to play that game.
It's the theme song.
Oh,
it's
that's
very, very
good.
And the lyrics are pure nonsense, and I love it.
Oh, that's always
Can I
good.
tell my Toontown name story?
Yes.
I never played Toontown.
Me neither, until recently.
It's free. It's free. It's fully free.
I have other
Cool.
MMOs that I pay to play, such as Final Fantasy XIV and WoW. I am playing both because there is something wrong with me.
I want to play WoW at some point. I never did.
You should. It's fun. It's a fashion adventure that I play with some friends.
Good. That's what Final Fantasy is to me.
I know, that's what that is to me too.
But here's my thing. No, here's my thing. Toontown is the only good MMO. And my other thing is, no MMO will let me, is made for goths.
Make it.
Raymond, I'm sorry. Make an MMO? Just make an MMO.
What, you doubt yourself?
Yes!
Maple Story is for scene kids. I know it's not the same,
true.
but it does exclusively exude that vibe.
Yeah, it does.
And then the Maple Story 2, on the other hand, doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
Pour one out.
Oh.
Pour one out. It
Already?
lasted like a year. Yeah, it lasted like a year. It's sad.
Oh, wow. That was quick.
Yeah. I've never seen an MMO go under so quickly.
What about Final Fantasy XIV?
Yeah, that one went under, like, immediately. No. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV, like, it had a really rocky start, but they did, like, gradually fix it before they nuked everything and, like, redid.
The Realm Reborn.
I just want an MMO where all of the fashion options are like spooky and goth and alternative and not just a bajillion buckles.
Can I offer you an idea?
Maple Story.
And you can reject this. It might be a monkey's paw in disguise somehow.
Okay.
Resident Evil MMO.
Okay, now...
So you're suggesting that Jupiter makes
Yeah.
Resident Evil MMO?
What is
that? Or does it exist already?
It super doesn't.
It exists in all our hearts.
But also, even though I am a big fan of Resident Evil, I would not call it goth.
That's fair.
Is there a game that you would call goth?
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
How did I know you were going to say
Yeah,
that?
that makes sense.
I don't even know the full title of the game by heart without hearing it, and I knew you were going to say it. I knew it.
You knew it was just the answer. It's just the right answer for you.
Yeah. If they made a vampire MMO...
They Bleed Pixels is also a goth game, I'm pretty sure. Just based on... I've never played it, but it looks like it, so... Oh, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's a goth game, right?
Hollow Knight's pretty goth.
I've never played it, but it looks like it. Aesthetically,
it's gothish, and I really like. No,
I could be wrong.
There's the gay circus. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's a gay circus in Hollow Knight?
There's a trio of circus folk that are super goth and also very LGBT, and
cool.
I love them very much.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if they're confirmed queer, but they give off a lot of queer energy, and it's fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Celeste is half goth.
Oh my god! You're right, though.
I'm just, and I know we're supposed to be talking about Log Horizon, and we will.
Are we?
Which is goth.
Which is not. Log Horizon is not goth.
It's the most goth.
It's not even close. It's not even close, Raymond.
I'm lying.
It's very prep. It's extremely prep.
That's why I like it, because I'm prep.
And Final Fantasy is also extremely prep, which is why you like it.
I'm a prep. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's okay.
Hearing you say that in such a distressed tone is doing everything for me right now. I'm a prep. It's fine.
I'm just saying, when will we get an anime that we're watching that is for goths and is also about a game?
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
Maybe
in the
soon.
next anime season.
No, the next one's gonna be Mega Man NT Warrior.
Okay, after that. No, I mean like the season of anime that comes out every year.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, the winter anime season.
I don't know anything about anime. Hey, so Log Horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're walking through some doors. A big door.
Yeah, they're in the depths of Palm. That's where they are, and it's also the title of the episode, and it's where they are. And there's this so after the cold open, which is like nothing, the actual episode, it opens with them with Shiroe. Most of Log Horizon so far is Shiroe's internal monologue.
That is Log Horizon. Spoilers.
I mean, that's fine. It's Shiroe talking about how their griffins are super cool. We love those griffins, but they're balanced to where you can only use them for 4 hours per day. And I have to wonder, what was this game like before it became a game where if you die in the game, you're still in the game? Are they really measured in hours in the real game?
I guess. I don't know. I've never seen a game where the mounts are timed.
Yeah,
yeah.
Although I do have to say it is cool. This is a bit unrelated, but I really like how it's not like they got stuck in the game, like they were playing the game and they got sucked into their computer or whatever. It's like the game and real life just kind of smashed together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They just sort of
Yeah, so far we have had no cutaways to their real life bodies.
Yeah.
They even talk in this episode about how they don't feel they don't get hungry or tired as often. They don't get hurt as much. And it's they are physically in their super powerful level 90 bodies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They can survive freezing temperatures and huge drops and stuff.
Right. And it sort of just seems that at least and of course Ray knows the actual answer.
Do I?
I don't know. Probably. But it seems just from where we're at that their real life bodies don't exist anymore, or maybe the world at large doesn't exist anymore and it's just this. Did the creators of this game basically erase everybody who wasn't a fan of their game? Is that what this is?
Because if so, bold move. Interesting business strategy.
I know that every corporation wants to turn into Omnicorp, but that's a way to do it, by just eliminating everyone who isn't on board with your thing. And Ray is making noises.
Makes you think.
Honestly, I haven't been paying attention to the past 5 minutes for this reason. What is actually going on?
That's okay.
No, I'm serious. What are you talking about? I tuned out on purpose.
No, it's okay.
It's okay, Ray. You don't need to be participating for all of the podcast.
It's like, yeah, that's why there's 3 of us, so I can, like, not pay attention for 10 minutes sometimes.
Like, while you were talking about MMOs earlier, like, I went on Twitter for a little bit. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was just doing.
Just gotta check your Here, let me see. Ooh, I got a new retweet. That's very cool.
Oh, let's see if I got any notifications about the stream announcement that I made. No. Okay.
Wait. Yes, you do.
Oh.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Hold on. What are you talking about?
Pretty sure you do. You should check again while me and Ray talk about the episode. So they're traveling through this super scary dark cave, and they encounter the rat men.
the rat type demi-humans, rat men.
And basically they are just rat-sized rats.
They're just rats.
Hey, also, thanks you two.
What are you talking about?
But yeah, they go into the caves. And there are these big rats. And I love the line, they're rats. They're called rat men.
Yeah, it was, he said it twice, but different, which is even more funny.
Men. They're rat men.
They're the rat men. They eat at night. They play at night. They're the rat men.
The rat men. Yeah, so they're just rats, but they have glowing red eyes and they can climb all over the walls like the goblins in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, they're also this area is very Lord of the Rings inspired.
Yeah,
I feel
it is,
like.
isn't it? It's very Minds of Moria, like creepy things crawling all over the walls, and
it's our first dungeon, and it feels like a dungeon.
Yeah,
and then Shiro's like, they have a rat troll, and then there's a giant rat that they have to fight.
He does say that.
And then the main character falls down a big pit, but he's fine later.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh, wow. Hey, I didn't even think about that. That's not even a joke.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
Shiro's happens quicker, though.
Wait, is that what happens to Gandalf? Anyway.
That's what happens to Gandalf,
no
yeah.
Spoilers!
Spoilers for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I haven't read the book!
Spoilers!
I'm prep. I read the books first.
You know Gandalf, that hip grandpa?
Yeah.
Your hip favorite grandpa?
He's my favorite grandpa.
He dies.
No, but grandpa can't die.
But it's
Ray,
fine.
have you really not seen Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, no, really, I haven't.
Oh, we should watch it sometime. Penny hasn't seen it either.
Movie night.
Movie night.
Movie night.
I haven't seen it in a grip.
Really?
Movie night.
I'm fully down. Hell yeah. Okay.
All right, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll plan it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
There's Ratmen. And they're like, let's not fight them. Let's go a different way. And all throughout the dungeon, Natsuku specifically is commenting on how everything is falling apart and how it wasn't like that in the game. And then they get to a bridge that starts to collapse, and then Shiroe falls and dies. No, he falls into the water unconscious.
Yes, that is true.
That's not good for you. That's not healthy. Uh-oh.
But let's cut away from that for a second.
Yes.
Let's just meditate on Shiro's,
He has an out-of-body experience.
He has a almost going to church experience.
Yeah, he almost woke up in church.
He almost woke up in church. So there's this. Well, first off, they have this little cutaway where they're just hanging out at some point in the tunnels, and they're eating their lunch. And we get some interesting, I don't even know if it's like story anything, but it's more like flavor text. Ha ha. Them talking like, once again, hey, all the food sucks.
Yeah.
And even those with the chef subclass can't make it taste good, which I think is so funny.
Yes. But ingredients are fine.
Some.
You have to eat ingredients like fruits and vegetables.
Be healthy. Don't eat additive products.
Salt and pepper also work.
And sugar.
So if you want to eat a cake, the best way to do it in Log Horizon is to eat all the ingredients one at a time.
Yeah, so take a handful of flour, eat raw egg, drink some milk.
Eat a stick of butter.
Is
there butter in cake?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Depends.
Shake up your tummy, and you made a cake.
That's gross.
I hate that.
You're welcome.
That's gross.
You're welcome.
Hey Ray, quick checking in on that bit. I hated it.
Oh, good. I'm glad. That was my goal with that.
So
one.
Ray, here's the thing about that bit. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and think on that. Ask me again next week about cake, okay?
Okay.
I'd be happy to.
All right, cool.
Okay. So there's a lot of cutaways in this episode because the main action is just them in a cave, walking down a cave.
Mm-hmm.
And we, get a shot of them going back, or the telepathic link that you can have, which is basically just voice chat.
Yup.
With the people of the guild in Akihabara, and Marielle calls Shiroe and is asking about the progress, asking how far they've gotten. They've gotten way farther than expected because of the griffins, although Shiroe doesn't tell her that.
It's a secret that they have griffins, and I'm not sure why.
He looks sad that he didn't tell her.
Yeah. Aww.
It's because he wants to be honest with his friends.
Maybe.
Here's
the other thing. We haven't talked about it so far. But what's going on with Henrietta?
She's very eccentric.
She's a very eccentric character.
Her character, whatever. What's going on with her and Akatsuki? Because it's clearly not something that Akatsuki is into.
Yeah, well, she was brushing Akatsuki's hair, and Akatsuki was fine with it, supposedly. But then in this episode, it's like, no.
I don't know. I was getting vibes from Akatsuki in the previous 2 episodes that she wasn't super into it either.
Well, I think that the thing that we learn in this episode about Akatsuki may explain why she doesn't like being doted on by a fellow adult person.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, but what's Henrietta's deal on this one?
Yeah! Henrietta, calm down a bit.
What's her job again?
Guild master? Something like that? I don't know.
I feel like they've been treating Marielle like the guild master.
Marielle is the guild master, Henrietta is the secretary.
Okay. Yeah, Henrietta is really, trying to, find out, how they got as far as they did, asking specifically and insistently about Akatsuki for some reason. And this is another thing that we haven't talked about, but, in the banter between Shiroe, Akatsuki, and Natsuko, there's a lot of stuff about, Akatsuki calls Shiroe my lord, and Shiroe calls Akatsuki Miss Akatsuki, which she doesn't like.
She just wants to be called Akatsuki, which, okay, so, in a real life, or I guess, I would say in the original translation, that means that he's basically calling her Akatsuki-san, and she just wants him to call her Akatsuki, which is, generally abnormal for someone you've just met.
Mm-hmm.
Dropping the honorific is something that usually happens between friends,
Mm-hmm.
Close friends. So, makes you think? It doesn't necessarily mean that they know each other already, but it is abnormal, just in general.
And it's very interesting context that is super duper lost in the English translation, because
generally you don't call people you just met Miss Akatsuki, or,
honorifics aren't as big of a thing.
We're at lunch, and lunch is bad, and also they talk to Marielle.
Right,
and
yes.
are like, hey, what's up? And they catch up and tell each other what's going on. Then, after that call, Shiroe thinks about Suskino and the nice guy that saved Sarah, and we finally get to meet Catman. Catboy.
Speaking of sort of odd relationships,
this scene was weird. I'm just gonna be the one to say it. This scene was weird.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it, and then we're gonna say it's weird and move on. There's a scene with Sarah who is cleaning a house, and then she just thinks
she's kind of a child.
She's kind of a child.
She's kind of 12 years old or something, maybe, possibly.
Yeah. And she's talking about how she chose the maid as her subclass when she could have chose something else, and how it's leveling up quickly. And then she thinks, oh, what if I'm not a maid and that I'm a housewife, and it's weird, and we're like, this is weird, and now let's move on, because you're a child.
And then, okay, she may or may not be a child, but that matters less than the animators decided that her MMO character looks like a child. In the same way that they made Akatsuki kind of look like a child.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they joke about that in the episode. That doesn't make it good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oops. And the Catman makes a comment like, you're going to be a wonderful wife someday, which is, like, not something you should say to a child. The thing is, people do say that in real life, but it's bad in real life, too.
It's bad in real life, too. She, before the Catman arrives, whose name is Nyanta, evidently. I don't know if that was said.
Yes, it was.
Nyanta!
But Nyanta, before Nyanta comes home, she does say, like, she declares, I'm just going to read this direct from the wiki. She declares that she's actually practicing being a housewife, waiting for her kitty husband to come home.
Uh-huh.
It's not great.
Sorry, hairball.
Yeah, sorry, don't do that. Sorry, no.
Yeah, it's not good.
Now, Log Horizon, cut that out. You stop that right now, please. Please.
Can we drop that?
Please.
Log Horizon, can we drop that?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying the conversation. I was just gonna be like, yeah, whatever.
Oh no, we can drop that too.
I do want to circle around and say that Nyanta does have a very good voice.
Yes.
He's very good.
He's very suave. He's
Suave Kitty.
Suave Kitty.
He's got a way deeper voice than you might expect coming out of his particular cat design. Feels more like a younger cat, but speaks like an older cat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, can we have an anime about MMOs that doesn't get into weird age stuff? I'm just saying.
Yeah, please.
No, because that's just part of Japanese culture. Ew.
That doesn't make it
more,
good.
It's more part of, it's honestly like it is an issue in Japan, but it's more of a problem with anime culture than anything. Like people. All right, I'm gonna dispense a spicy take.
Pop off.
Like, Japan isn't like this like magical land where anything goes and like crime is okay and good. It's like, no, this stuff is also frowned upon there, just not in the animation industry.
Yeah, and also it's completely ignoring the Japanese activists.
Yeah.
Who are asking
who
for
are
better?
Directly, taking action to make these spaces better and safer and...
Yeah, and that is an active movement in Japan.
Yes.
As well as like a very active LGBT movement that never git's talked about. Oops, but guess what? Tokyo legalized gay marriage. Anyways.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. It also is small potatoes, but
it is small potatoes, but I'm still happy about it.
It's good, and we should celebrate that for sure. But also stuff like this also still gets made. But anyway, hi.
Yeah, oops. Anyways, Deck of Friendship.
Deck of Friendship.
We meet Nyanta and Sarah officially.
Yeah.
That's what happened here.
And I like Nyanta's voice, and that is the best thing that I took out of his introduction scene.
Nyanta's a very good character. Let's go back to the guild hall. Marielle did a thing. Mariella did a thing.
Mariella is doing a thing. She's sort of in the middle of doing a thing, and she'll continue to do a thing next episode, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yay!
So Marielle gathered members from different guilds, and specifically, they have a conversation and asked about attendance from the guilds and said that about 60% were coming, 10% didn't reply, and 30% refused. And that's gonna continue. We get to hear some names and meet some characters.
She's also apparently keeping them waiting.
Yeah. And then also we get to meet Krusty. Krusty, the big guy in armor with the glasses.
Krusty the Clown?
No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. I refuse.
Wait, I don't remember Krusty.
Yeah, he's sitting in a chair, and this other person is talking about the guilds, and then he pushes up his glasses. It's a very quick scene.
Oh, him! Krusty.
In the first couple episodes of Log Horizon, they originally wanted to tell the story that Krusty was actually was actually Shiroe in disguise, trying to impress Bart. But they dropped that storyline and they became two separate characters. But for a while, it was heavily implied that Krusty and Shiroe were the same character.
Yeah, well, it's interesting when they play with that ambiguity, they can kind of just turn it on its head whenever they want. I don't know if that was a good decision, though.
Yeah. But you know what? At least, it leads to a lot of interesting stories with Bart and Krusty later on.
Yeah, I think it was like it hit its stride in the steamed hams arc, but after that it kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah,
not to say that the later seasons don't have things to offer, but they really never hit the tension of those early fights.
Yeah, and
between...
There's also there's like the best episode of Log Horizon, which we haven't gotten to, but it was so popular that I did end up seeing it, of the time that Shiroe went to clown college and him and Krusty met up and had to do a circus performance for the mob. It was a big episode at the time, and they ended up, obviously in the big finale, Shiroe is on a little bicycle going around a big loop-de-loop, so.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Ray, did you like that bit? Hey Ray, did you like that bit?
There's another cutaway, and it's an actual flashback. Shiroe is thinking about what fun experiences mean in guilds, and we get a flashback to the debauchery tea party.
Yeah.
And we meet, I don't know if they say her name.
I think super don't.
Yeah, no, they don't say anybody's name, I don't think.
And then we meet a girl of importance in Shiroe's past.
A girl of importance who is very insistent that he liked doing things.
Who said that experiences are good.
Yeah, you should do things.
Hottest take of 2020. Doing things is good.
That's basically what she was about.
Oh, no. And then, remember, we get this flashback because Shiroe falls into water.
Yeah, that's where we're at. We're back here, by the way. Remember
we're
that.
We're here. We're caught up. Shiroe fell into water, and he's unconscious and thinks about the debauchery tea party and how new experiences are the best part of adventuring.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they dumped all the tea into Debauchery Harbor.
Right.
Yeah.
Please clap.
Please, thank you. Part of his flashback and dream sequence from being in the water is him talking about, because everything in Log Horizon is framed in the form of a Shiroe monologue, is him talking about in real life he wasn't ever really social, and then he decided to play Elder Tale and got really good at it, and then everyone wanted to talk to him, and he was like, ugh.
Ew.
Yeah. Well, no, it was specifically that people started asking him to just do things for them without...
Yeah.
Without prompt.
Yeah, nobody respected his boundaries or saw him as a person. He made friends in Elder Tales, but then all of those friends started seeing him as a big famous epic gamer healer instead of a person with feelings.
Which is probably why the Debauchery Tea Party was good for him, because
it wasn't a real guild.
And they all respected each other's boundaries and said, if I'm busy, I'm busy. It's okay.
Yeah. That's, you know what? And that's what happened. And I don't have anything to say about it.
That is what happened. It was a cool sequence. Honestly.
He was surrounded by all of these empty suits of armor with menus for faces, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, I really like that, actually. Because they're just screens.
Yeah.
They're all just screens.
But also, does it speak to Shiroe's inability to see all of these players as being people?
Mm-hmm.
Does he just see their numbers?
Oh, wow.
Maybe this says something about Shiroe as well, makes you think.
Makes you think.
There's a big rat.
There's a big rat, and they work together and kill it, and it's a cool fight scene.
Yay!
There is one small thing that I want to talk about before we get to the big rat.
Not a small rat.
Which is we get to see everybody outside of their outfits.
Uh-huh.
Because Akatsuki jumped in to save Shiroe, and then Natsuko saved both of them, We don't see how that happened in the typical anime way of, we don't see something happen because it was too hard to animate and we didn't have the budget, but we will tell you about it. And that's valid. I'm not saying that's not valid. It is valid. However, we see them like not even drawing off, just like hanging out by a shore somewhere. And like the first thing I noticed is that Natsuko is not wearing his armor, which I didn't know he was allowed to take off.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not allowed to take it off. He has to wear it forever.
He broke the rules.
He broke the rules. If the Rat King saw him, well, that's why the rat attacked them, is because he knew.
It's because he knew that Natsuko broke the rules.
And I just thought it was neat, is all.
Yeah.
No, it's nice to see the characters in different outfits from what we usually see. That's always a highlight for me in shows and anime, because usually they wear the same thing over and over, because it's easy to do that.
The best moment of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is when they had their fall looks.
Yes, the fall looks are so good.
And I love it when anime characters put on different clothes.
Yes.
All about that.
Always stylish, and I'm always jealous.
It feels like when they put on new looks, they're automatically more stylish than the look they were wearing.
Mm-hmm. And then somehow it goes beyond that again in, like, another season.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Does it? Like, next season, they're gonna, like, have a cool outfit change or whatever?
I just meant in general.
Oh, okay.
Next season, Shiro's gonna be wearing, you know, a beer hat and...
like the one that has the straws coming out of it?
Yeah. He's gonna have a new cape that... he's gonna complain about it in dialogue, but it's gonna be a Pizza Hut branded cape. He's like, this was a promotional item, but, like, the numbers are better.
All of these you have to buy from the in-game store with real money.
I don't even like Pizza Hut, but the numbers were better.
I get so many stat boosts from this.
Yeah, it gives me the pizza bonus.
Yeah.
The pizza bonus? Rat Kings are 10 times more likely to drop pizza.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I lied. I do want to talk about this big rat fight real quick.
No, we gotta talk about the rat fight.
But of course.
Why would we not talk about the rat fight?
I don't know, because we're lame.
What? Who told you that?
Why? Do you think it's true?
No.
I'm very cool, Raymond.
We're all extremely cool and popular, and we hang out with all of the cool kids.
That's right, we sit at the cool kids table during lunch.
Yeah, I know.
We're
just kidding, we invented the cool kids table. Cool kids want to sit with us, because we're so cool.
There, you don't have to tell me what we did.
Every lunchtime, we're just getting $10 worth of Lay's potato chips out of the vending machine.
Why does it sound like you're trying to convince yourselves that this is true, even though this happened and I was there for it? I don't understand.
I was just trying to remember what specific brand of potato chips we get.
It was Lay's barbecue! Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, there was some Cool Ranch thrown in there.
Yeah, I prefer the sour cream and onion, personally.
Yeah, well, they don't have that at the school. They just have Cool Ranch and barbecue and original.
I brought that in every morning for you. Anyway,
Thanks, Ray. You're very cool.
They're just so much Powerade. They won't sell soda, but they've got so much Powerade.
Oh yeah. There's a new rat boss that they've never encountered before in the game, because it's part of the expansion, and it's plague powers is why the whole dungeon is falling apart.
We didn't talk about this. Hold on. If the rats bite you, you get the plague.
Oh yeah. If the little rat men bite you, then you get the plague, which is hilarious.
Oopsies.
But also, okay, they're thinking about it like plague stat condition.
Yes, poison.
But they would have to experience that with their real bodies now.
Yeah. And Shiro's just like, yeah, I don't want to do that. It'd be easier to just go around the rats. And so they do.
It's just wild.
It's wild how they say, hey, let's not get the plague, and decide not to get the plague.
Yeah.
Good for them, honestly.
Good for them, I guess. If your two options are getting the plague or not getting the plague, I guess I'd prefer that they pick the option to not get the plague.
I'm proud of them. I really am. So at the end of the dungeon is a big rat boss, right?
Yeah, and
from the Novosphere expansion.
And this fight was incomprehensible to me.
Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Is the show taught us the rules of combat and party build last episode, and then they just throw us in a fight, And that's what they did. So, I mean, what happened is that Natsugu did the tank thing. Shiroe did the support thing and buffed up his allies and debuffed the enemy, and then Akatsuki snuck up behind and did the kill.
Yeah, I mean,
that
basically.
was it, and it was just really cool to watch.
Yeah, I will say, from my perspective, it is, and points for authenticity. It was about as incomprehensible and like ununderstandable to watch as any time that I've seen footage of an actual MMO raid.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what's going on. They're fighting a big dragon and they're so tiny and it's just so many particle effects and I don't know what's going on. And that's how I felt watching the rat fight.
And that's pretty accurate.
Yeah. I will say it was sort of interesting of like, this whole fight is framed from the perspective of the support character.
Yep.
And it's just like we get no, like Akatsuki and Natsuku are just sort of doing their thing and yelling words, and they're already in the, like, we don't see most of the attacks they're doing because we're just focused on Shiroe thinking about stuff. And this show is
important stuff, but still stuff.
And this show is support class propaganda.
Hi, why do you think it's my favorite anime?
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's fair.
Have you figured it out yet? Have you figured it out why it's my favorite anime? Literally,
I think I understand.
Literally, Natsuku gets thrown against the wall and Shiroe doesn't even bat an eye. He's just like, good, Natsuku's taking the hits, let's buff up Akatsuki. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. It is cool to like have the main character be a support class. I am into that.
Yeah, but that generally doesn't happen, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Usually it's an overpowered DPS with 2 swords who can heal over time fast enough.
They don't even have an overpowered DPS with 2 swords. Akatsuki's the closest, but like her whole thing is stealth.
Yeah, she's not overpowered. She's just sneaky and knows when to strike.
Although, in terms of MMO terms, stealth is walk behind enemy.
I mean, yeah. They didn't notice you.
I guess so.
That's what the tank is for, to distract.
This season is fully just like me not understanding how MMO combat works or how you make your brain do that, and that's where I'm at this whole season, and I don't know if it's going to get any better for me.
Sorry.
I mean, or I should say, I don't know if I'm going to be get any better at that.
That's fair. I guess we'll see.
I mean, I have been enjoying the show.
Yeah.
For the most part, other than the parts we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beat the rat.
They do beat the rat.
They beat up the big rat man, and they get to see a really cool sunrise.
They talked about how like that was the first time like it felt like a reward for like surviving the dungeon, which I thought was really cool.
They make a point of like everyone who saw the sunset before was watching it. Oh god, hold on. Was watching it on a monitor with a keyboard and a mouse, but we're seeing it with our eyes for the first time. And there was even an earlier point where Natsuku was like in the cave and he was like, I had this big high resolution monitor and it didn't even do this place justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, the art looks so good.
Me when I get trapped in Sea of Thieves.
Oh, yeah. Should do that soon.
It's just like very cool that like they are very much like reminding you like this is not just a story about like it's both a like big fantasy story and a story about how it's a big fantasy story being played out by nerds who would almost never leave their room. And I just think that's interesting. I just think that's fun.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good twist. It's good.
Yeah.
Aww.
I like your show, Ray.
Good pick, Ray.
Thanks. It's my favorite. Also, bad stuff happens at the end of the episode.
Does it? What happens at the end? Oh, yeah, the town.
Remember the town and all the bad things?
We didn't even talk about this. This was the thing that I wanted to talk about, and then we didn't.
This is it. We're here. That's why. This is it.
They're like genuinely okay. The players, this is all going on in Susukino, where Sarara is. The players the guild, I think they have a name, but we may or may not have heard it. The guild of the town they're basically just stealing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And also being deeply prejudiced against NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird.
To the point where they say NPC almost like a slur.
Mm-hmm.
It's really weird. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What's going on with the NPCs? What's going on with what's happening? What's happening?
I don't understand.
They're non-playable characters. What do you want from me? They're shop owners and merchants.
In the first episode, an NPC like responds to things people say with like actual human like responses, and like even I think acknowledges their role as a non-player character.
They're sentient. They're
just like, I'm just a merchant.
And it's like, I think they are like partially sentient, but like clear, like not sentient enough to break out of their okay. So we see this like band of like players who are like, they destroyed an NPC caravan or something and just stole everything. And they like, the group legitimately kills some of the NPCs. If not all of them. Where do they go? Do they end up back at church?
Do they wake up at church?
Or are they gone?
Impossible to say. Yet. We'll figure it out. But something is going on with him. They wouldn't have put that much emphasis on it if it wasn't.
They're setting, it's the stinger at the end of the episode.
There's these two, like, the leaders of the guild. There's Taco Adventure Zone, and then there's Lawn Dark.
That is Taco Adventure Zone.
And that's, like, one of the guild members is just like, hey, y'all, this sucks. I don't want to do it anymore. And immediately both of them are like, okay, well, you're going to church. And then he does.
They're like, wait, don't kill him. We gotta take all of his things first, and then they kill him.
And then they kill him.
Oops. Uh-oh, I think they might be the bad guys.
They might be the bad guys. And then Taco says something that you genuinely hear, like, griefers say in video games, which is, well, you'll respawn, so, like, it doesn't matter that we're killing you. Anyone who is complaining about being killed by us is, like, stupid. I was just like, these are for sure still, like, 16-year-olds. All of these people, Taco Adventure Zone is for sure played by an 8-year-old.
That was the episode. It kind of ends on a really dark tone.
Yeah.
I don't think that killing people is wrong. Okay.
Okay, well, you know.
All right, buddy.
Okay, Taco.
Okay, let me be the antagonist. I get to be the antagonist. Everyone else out of the way.
Okay, well, I get to kill people now. People are dying. And it sucks. They go to church.
Yeah.
They go to church.
And that's not good for you. Going to church might be good for you, depending on your own
Depends.
beliefs.
Fully depends.
I'd rather play phone games.
You could play phone games at church. Trust me, I used to. Hey, Dad, if you're listening to this episode of Deck of Friendship specifically, if you just like found our podcast this week and randomly just started listening to the most recent episode, I'm sorry. I didn't play phone games in church. That was just a funny joke for the show.
I definitely didn't play Snake.
I didn't play Bejeweled.
Or the golf game on my BlackBerry Pearl. Nope, definitely didn't do that. Hey, y'all want to log out before my parents keep listening to this podcast?
Sure. Since time is of the essence, apparently.
The parents are coming in any second now.
I have to hurry. My parents are gonna hear us talking any moment now.
Any moment, that's not so nice.
Well, Ray, why don't you tell us the story about the time when you went to a party when you weren't supposed to?
Uh-oh.
Which one?
Oh, you're gonna get in so much trouble.
Uh-oh.
Hey, y'all actually want to hear the biggest, thing that I did that was super inappropriate?
Yes.
Yes? Question mark?
I can say this on air. Don't worry. So my parents wanted me to go to a specific college, and I said no. I only applied for one college because I knew I could get in there. But they didn't know that I had orientation, and I had some friends take me 2.5 hours away for a weekend and do orientation, and then I came back and said, "Hey, I'm going to this school. Bye."
Oops.
Yeah, they were.
Ray's parents, if you're watching this, I am so sorry.
That's the most BA thing I did, though, as a
What
child.
does BA stand for?
Bon appetit, because I like food.
Bon app the teeth.
Bon appetit.
Bone up the teeth! That's a move for a necromancer.
Hey, Marble.
Hi.
Hey, Marble.
What? Hello. Hi.
Hey, Marble.
Hi. Hello. Yes.
Marble.
Hi.
I know a secret.
What's your secret? What's my secret? Ah!
The secret, and I can't, this might get cut out of the episode, but the secret, that I know about you is that, I hear that you've been playing a lot of Fall Guys recently.
That is true. I did play it again today after not playing for a while. On stream. I still play it every single day.
I have not, I don't even know if there's a game that I have played more, like, actively and consistently as you have played Fall Guys.
Here's the thing, is that when I try to stream things that aren't Fall Guys, I'm like, oh god, this is taking forever. When I play Fall Guys, I'm just like, wow, this is the best.
Well, I'm glad. And where do you stream the Fall Guys?
Funny story, I actually stream at twitch.tv/MarbleCantus, and also you could find me on Twitter at twitch.tv/MarbleCantus. I stream on Mondays, Fridays, and then sometimes just whenever I want. I did kind of stream every day this week. And I'm sure when this episode comes out, I will fully understand the ramifications of that choice.
Yeah, you should watch Marble streams at twitch.tv/MarbleCantus, where you can hear some choice typing noises like these ones.
Tippy tappy, tippy tappy, tippy tappy.
Tippy tappy. Hey, Ray.
Hi.
Hey, Raymond.
Yeah.
Ray.
Mm-hmm.
I know some extremely public information about you that is well known.
Oh no, public information, my biggest weakness.
And that information is that you also have a Twitch channel.
Hey, what? This is not news to me.
This isn't news to me. What are you doing?
What do you mean you can find me at twitch.tv/Elevate13, where I'm currently not streaming because I have a very busy schedule? What?
Happens to the best
But
of
also,
us.
go follow me on Twitter at Elevate13. I'm going to tell you when I'm going to stream, but right now I'm just doing really good tweets.
Yeah, some exceptional tweets.
There's some
Like
quality tweets.
Earlier tonight, I did a tweet that said, "Check this out," and I quote tweeted my friend Jupiter, who's streaming today. Oh no! Hey, Jupiter.
Hi.
Hey, are you doing anything tonight?
I might be doing something tonight and several nights a week.
Yeah, what's that?
Wow!
Hi, hey, guess what? I also stream video games on the internet. I stream extremely actively. I stream Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights. Sometimes also on weekends randomly when I am not working or have a more an easier schedule. And I play a lot of single player games. I play them long form over long stream series. I am a very chill streamer generally. Even when I'm playing spooky games, I'm pretty chill.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
I could never.
And yeah, I came up. I have a full on stream schedule where Tuesdays, Tuesdays for the Friends series that I do, I alternate between streaming Paper Mario with Amy and streaming Yakuza 0 with Joe. Every single Wednesday, I stream one of the Resident Evil games. We're going to play all of the Resident Evil games with me and Thea doing that. And Thursdays are my big solo stream day where I am currently playing through the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I also am playing Metroid Prime trilogy on weekends and whenever I can. And yeah, I'm a very active streamer. You can find me at twitch.tv/HellPrincessJupiter. I am really trying to push to be able to do this full time. And if you want to help me out, it would really help me out if you watched my stuff.
And you should help Jupiter out and watch their stuff because they're a wonderful streamer.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank
Absolutely.
you. Yeah. And also, by the time you hear this, I will already have done a birthday stream that I forgot to announce in the last episode that we recorded.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
We're recording this the week before, and it'll go the week after. Wowzers.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. And that's my stuff. Hi. Thank you. Hi. Hello.
Hi, hello, thank you. Thank you for doing this episode with us. Thank you for listening. I don't wrap this up, but I just kind of picked up this torch I found on the ground. I'm giving it back to you, Jupiter, here.
Thank you so much for listening to Deck of Friendship. You can leave us a review on iTunes. It would really help us out. Leaving us a 5-star review. We'll read out your review on the show. It would be really, really cool. Just sharing the show with a friend really helps. We don't advertise the show at all. And it would be really cool if you shared episodes with your friend, somebody who likes Log Horizon, somebody who doesn't like anime, somebody who likes MMOs, your worst enemy.
Somebody who likes anime too much.
Your worst enemy, your mom.
It would really help us out if you did that, and really help us grow, and would be really incredible. You can find us on Twitter at Friendship Deck. You can email us at deckfriendshippod@gmail.com. And you know what?
What?
It's time to log out.
That's the log out sound.
Yeah, it comes in 3 parts.